Right, yeah.
Okay. So one of my favorite moments on the trip was the last night, and when we did the prayer tunnel, the line just kept getting longer and longer and longer that night. And I looked over at the line and I saw this lady in a wheelchair. And I said, no, not tonight, that lady's walking. And so by the time she kind of got closer to me and it was my turn to pray, I put my hands on her shins and began to pray, and she started to cry. And so I asked her, I said, what's going on? And she's like, I can feel your hands. And so I asked her if she, what that was about. She's like, I wasn't able to feel anything from my knee down. And so I was like, okay, God, you're moving, you're healing her legs, so I'm gonna keep praying. So just kept praying. And she began to move her feet like this, just barely. And I was like, hallelujah, that is huge for her just to be able to move her feet just a tad. So we kept praying for strength. And then I looked at her and I said, all right, you ready to walk? And she said, yes. I was like, all right. We help her up. Her legs still at that point were jello. I mean, she was still, they're still turned, but we helped her up and she took 2 steps on her own. We started back down, kept praying. And by the end of all of us gathering around and praying for her, she took 4 steps on her own, and she was able to move her legs from her knee all the way up, and it was just amazing to see the lame walk. She was lame and she couldn't walk from birth, and God just totally healed her legs, and she just needed to build her strength up. And so I love telling this testimony, and I've told it probably 100 times now since the trip, because people that don't even believe in healing, it's hard it's hard not to believe this testimony, especially the way that God healed little bit by little bit by little bit. Because I began to write down all the healings that I saw that night, and it helped. So the people that don't really believe in miraculous healing, it's kind of like a gateway drug for them. Like I'll share it, and they'll get a taste of it and go, I believe you, but I don't know if I believe you. So then I throw out, well, I also saw, eyes healed, ear ringing healed, knee and back pain healed, pain in stomach and shoulders. I just run down the laundry list of different things that we saw healed, and then deliverance, and it's been so what God did through just that prayer tunnel was amazing. I mean, we all saw tons of different things, and being able to retell the lame walking testimony has been fun. It's just been exciting to be able to share that testimony. I shared it with a guy at work, and a couple guys at work who are unbelievers, and they just looked at me like, I believe you. Like, one was like, I don't know if I believe it, and the other one was like, I believe it. And it's I shared it with my in-laws, and with people that don't believe in supernatural healing, even as Christians. And so it's been a real fun testimony. I think that there's a lot of things I could talk about at Peru, but just seeing the miraculous that last night was life-changing.